Lesson 10. In this video, guys, you're going to use partial products to find the product of decimals. But first, let's look at an example using whole numbers. I have the question here, 5 times 11. Okay, 5 times 11. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our first number and we're going to multiply it by each place value of the second number. And it also works the other way, even if I had 11 times 5. Okay, so let's take 5 and we're going to multiply it times 10 because 11 has 1 10. And then we're going to multiply 5 times 1 because 11 has 1 1. I'll multiply each of these 5 times 10 and I get 50, and 5 times 1 and I get 5. If I add those two up together, I'm going to get my product of 5 times 11, which is 55. Now let's do it the other way. I can take 10 times 5 because 11 has 1 10, and 1 times 5 because 11 has 1 1. 1 times 5 equals 5. 10 times 5 equals 50. Add those two together and I get 55. There you go. Now let's look at an example using a decimal. I have 300 times 21 and 5/10. Okay, so you have to have a sense of place value. So let's look at here. We have 21 as our whole number, and then we have 5/10 as our decimal, right? Excuse me. So we're going to take 300. We're going to multiply that times 21, and then we're going to take 300 and multiply that times 5/10. Okay? So we have 300 times 21. That gives us 6,300. And then we have 300 times 5/10, and that gives us 150. So you take those two partial products, you add them up together, 6,300 plus 150, and you get 6,450. All right. So if you're wondering, can we do it 300 times 20 and then 300 times 1? Yes, that is absolutely fine. You can do it the exact same way, and I will show you. So I have 300 times 20, which is going to give me 6,000. Then I have 300 times 1. It's going to give me 300. And then I have 300 times 5/10. It's going to give me 150. Add those up together, and I still get 6,450. Okay, guys, in this lesson, you have learned how to use partial products to calculate the product of decimals. Remember, guys, always read the problem, read the question, think about the question or the problem, make sure it makes sense to you, and then attack it. All right?